Hello and welcome back to Bold TV. I'm Sam Bloomquist. Today I have here with me Ahmad El Hawley, founder and CEO of Sportsfinda, and he's here to discuss the NCAA allowing college athletes to make money. Welcome to the show, Ahmad.
Sam, thank you for having me, sir.
All right, first let's talk about what has actually changed for these athletes.
So, with the current rulings and what's happened so far, it hasn't moved to a national legislation, but the state of California has basically opened the doors to athletes monetizing on their name, image, and likeness, which is a huge step for student athletes because for many years they've campaigned to try and monetize on their name, image, and likeness, and they haven't had much success.
And do you think this will actually affect a lot of players or just the major ones at major schools, the big names, or do you think this will actually have a trickle down to just, I don't know, the second string center or anything like that?
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. It really comes down to how these athletes go about building their social followings. I mean, there's plenty of resources and plenty of guidance out there helping athletes build social followings and audiences. That's going to ultimately determine who is able to monetize and not.
And then why should college athletes be allowed to profit while they're at school? And why do you think the NCAA finally came around to this idea?
Well, really, what we're seeing now is a change in times where these student athletes, a lot of these great athletes come from very tough backgrounds, and they really don't have much. I mean, they do get the scholarships and so on, but it's sometimes a lot of them go to sleep hungry, and that's not something that we want to see in America or actually anywhere in the world. So what this is going to enable them to do is really have that extra support that they need to get through their college system. And that's where really SportsFinder comes in as the platform that helps these student athletes and even students in general get through college and really make that extra cash that they need to on a day-to-day basis.
And with social media and the way marketing has changed for everybody, why is it important that these athletes learn how to establish themselves as a brand?
Well, number one, let's start at the very, very bottom. Everybody nowadays has the ability to build their own brand. It really is, we live in times where personal brand has never been so important. You have so many different social media channels. You have so many different components that you can build on where you can really establish yourself as a thought leader for a group, a community, an audience. Not everybody's going to be a Gary Vee, but at the end of the day, if you know what you're talking about, you know who you're targeting, you understand your audience, it really is an opportunity for anybody, students, student athletes, to really build an audience and become an influencer of some sort.
And to build off this idea, and what does your platform do to help them develop and monetize their brand?
Absolutely. Sponder is a suite of tools that we built to help enable students and student athletes get through this college experience. The SportsFinder platform allows students and student athletes to buy and sell their merchandise through interactive and community ways. So, for example, we have a shoppable live stream that people can take out a product, go live, set a whole showcase, and get people tuning in. What this does is it validates the product, it builds affinity between the audience and the seller, and it builds a community around the seller. Any questions that need to be asked will be asked on the spot. We have other tools as well, for example, like the auction capabilities, fundraising capabilities, experiences that people can buy and interact with. So we're building a suite of tools to really help these students and student athletes monetize not only on their name, image, and likeness, but on their day-to-day experiences.
So this can help you really monetize, but can it also help you with like charitable causes or philanthropies that you see a lot of these athletes take on from the college level and moving forward?
Absolutely, that's what our fundraising platform is for. I mean, the whole purpose of our fundraising tool is to reach out to these athletes and say, hey, athletes, now you have a fundraising tool in a college community where you can push your great causes. You can push the next trip that's going to help change someone's life. This is what it's all about.
All right, Ahmad, we are running out of time, but I don't want you to leave here without telling our viewers where they can learn more about you.
Visit our website at www.sportsfinda.com, SPORTSFINDA. Find us on the App Store, on the Android Store, and on LinkedIn at Ahmed Hooli.
All right. Well, thanks for coming on, Ahmad. I really appreciate it. And thank you all for watching. Don't forget to check out Bold TV on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.